Folks, I get so tired of people telling me, oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Yet, these 20, 30, 40-year-old people think they've lived a life like I have. Now, I didn't set out to live a life that I could say was different than anybody else. I was born in Nashville. After my sister, she was a year and a half older, and not even a year and a half, like a year and 2 months older than me. And she was born in Phoenix, Arizona. Year and 2 months later, I was born in Nashville, Tennessee, where my dad was born. And my brother was born in Indianapolis, Indiana, 4 years later. By the time my brother was born, I had already lived in 2 states. By the time I was 20, I had already been a resident of 4 states, including Oklahoma and Florida. Now, down in Florida, I left home in Greenwood, Indiana, and I moved to Florida. I even there was several of my friends that, because I moved down there, I don't even remember my age. I think it was about 17 or 18. When I first moved to Florida. The drinking age was 18. In Indiana, it was 21. Hell, I'd already been drinking since I was 14. I was this close to being old enough to drink in Florida. Folks, this is my messed up life, not yours. I'm laughing at me because I know what I did. Now, down in Florida, I did things. I'm telling you, folks, this was before I even knew God sent angels down here to protect me. I'm telling you. You guys can all think I'm a liar, whatever you want. But I have been protected all my life. That's a fact. But when I went to Florida, one of the things I did in Indiana before I went to Florida was bussing tables, washing dishes and stuff. Well, shit. You go from Greenwood, Indiana. I was working at the Bow Vista Country Club when there wasn't a house built. They were only the clubhouse and the golf course. I was working up there in the restaurant as a busboy. I learned a few things. Then when I went to Florida, I was working in it was called, let me see if I can remember the name. I can't remember it at this point. But it was a complete seafood and steak restaurant. Had the oyster bar. You could walk up, pick out any saltwater fish, anything you wanted, and we'll kill it right there and feed it to you. That was what it was. And this restaurant I worked for, there was nothing less than a $20 bill left on a table. Oh, that stuff didn't happen in Greenwood, Indiana. $20 bill, that paid the whole meal for everybody, almost. Back then, these people down there in Florida were leaving a $20 tip. And I was a busboy. I figured, hey, the waitresses bring out the food, and I have to clean up the mess. Why should they get the tip? And I would leave change. If somebody left a $20 bill, I'd clean up the table and everything, and I'd leave $15 back out on the table. Oh, yeah. I was taking mine. That's how I grew up. On top of it, folks, I got messed up with a lot of different people. And, oh, wait a minute. I'm going to end this one here. That's just the first thing. I was a waitress tip thief. I'm going to stop it here. You guys will have to listen to the next stage. And it's better than this one. God loves you. I love you. Folks, Jesus and God has been protecting me my entire life, or I wouldn't be here. And I'm telling you, seek Jesus. If you don't seek him, it'll be the worst mistake you ever made in your life. And I made so many bad mistakes, but I didn't make that one. I love you. Seek Jesus.